Hey yogis, this is Doona here. Thank you for tuning in. Today we're going to switch it up and focus on building stability, strength, and focus. So it's all about the balance today, okay? So anytime you're balancing, there's a couple things that you need to keep in mind that's going to really help you to stay focused because it's all about being focused in a balance, okay? So, something called drishti, okay, in yoga, it's about finding something in front of you and keeping your eyes locked in one spot. Okay, so when you're balancing, you're not turning your head, gazing your eyes, wandering around. I like to always start from the floor and work my way up. So, what I do in a balancing pose is I stare down, find something in front of me, keep my eyes locked there. And once I find my stability, okay, so balance is all about finding stability and strength. Then I start to gaze slightly forward and up and find a spot in front of you there. Okay, so it's about being really focused and relaxed at the same time. So we're actually going to get started in a standing position towards the top of your mat. We're going to go through a few sun salutation A's to warm up our bodies. Okay, so you could either bring your feet about hip width, distance apart. Make sure the knife edges of your feet are parallel, so heels will slightly point out. Roll your inner thigh slightly back, then lengthen your tailbone down and keep your core engaged. Keep your front ribs drawn in so your chest doesn't stick out too much and there's no arching in your lower back. So keeping everything in this neutral position. Melt your shoulders back, down your back, and relax your arms next to your hips. Palms face forward, pinky slightly turns out. Take a deep inhale through your nose, firm up through your quads, activate your core. Exhale, relax your shoulders. Last inhale, stand up taller, grow tall through your side waist. Exhale, relax your jaw and all your face muscles. Keeping your arms and legs active, inhale, mountain pose. Reach your arms over your head, but don't arch your back as you reach your arms over your head. Keep everything in this neutral position. Exhale, hands to heart, Samasthiti. Reset. Inhale, mountain pose, arms over your head. Arm stays active. Exhale, hinge from your hips and fold over your legs. Feel free to bend your knees as much as you need. Relax your head. Melt your chest back towards your thighs. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands either on top of your shin bones or maybe on top of your thighs. Just make sure your spine is long. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands on top of your shins or thighs. Lengthen your spine. Reach your chest forward. Exhale, forward folds. Melt your chest down. Again, bend your knees as much as you need. Inhale, mountain pose. Rise up. Engage your core this time. Exhale, lateral stretch to your right. Right hand grabs your left wrist. Lean your chest towards the right, but find even length through your right side as well as your left side body. Inhale, mountain pose, back to center. Exhale, half moon to your left. Again, try not to just crunch into that left side. Find length through your left side body. Open your right shoulder back. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, bend your knees, hinge from your hips, and forward folds. Keep your chest lifted until your hands drops to the floor. Inhale, halfway lift. Shift your weight forward, but be light on your toes. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, halfway lift. Reach your chest forward, but broaden through your collarbones. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, mountain pose, Tadasana. Tuck your tailbone, engage your core. Exhale, half moon to your right. Keep your tailbone tucked. Peel your left ribs back. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, over to your left. Maybe gaze up if it's okay with your neck. Inhale, mountain pose. This time, exhale, back bend. Open your elbows, open your chest. Lift up through your lower back. Inhale, mountain pose, Tadasana. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge from your hips. Take your time to get down here. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, squat and curl. So place your fingertips forward in front of your toes. Walk your feet together. Then as you lift your heels, bend your knees, squat your hips down towards your heels. Then round your upper back a lot. Maybe connect your forehead to your knees. Shoulders down away from the ears. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, forward folds. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, reset. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, mountain pose, Tadasana. Arms above your head. Exhale, hands to heart. We're going to jump right into our first balancing pose. It's going to be one-legged Tadasana, so take your time to get there. Remember, as I mentioned before, find something in front of you that's not moving and keep your eyes locked there. So I'm going to stare at the floor, find something on the floor, focus on something down there. Then I'm going to lift my right knee in line with my right hip. So your right thigh should be parallel to the floor. Keep your right foot flexed, bend your right knee to 90-degree angle. Tuck your tailbone down, engage your core, lift up through your side waist. Holding here for just 3. Hug your inner thighs together for 2 and 1. Release. Good. So same thing on the other side. So starting with a gentle balancing pose. Get our bodies warmed up for the more challenging one that's about to come. Okay, so hands to heart. Find something down there that's not moving. Keep your eyes focused there. Then as you flex your left foot, lift your left knee, left thigh parallel to the floor. So your left knee should be in line with your left hip. Keep your core engaged. Reach your chest up, but drop your shoulders. Hug your outer hips in to keep your hips stable. Holding for 3. Building strength in your standing leg for 2. And 1. Release. Good. Go ahead and cha-cha out your legs. Inhale, mountain pose, Tadasana. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, chair pose. Bend your knees first, then lift your torso, reach your arms over your head. Scoop your tailbone under, core is engaged. Keep your chest lifted, but draw your front ribs in. As you exhale, fly your arms back, maybe sink deeper into your legs, then squeeze an imaginary block behind your back. Notice if you started arching your lower back again, scoop your tailbone under. Bring more weight into your heels, little weight into your toes. Listen carefully. One-legged Tadasana, you've been here before. So push down into your left foot. As you reach your arms over your head, lift your right knee in line with your right hip. Remember, it's all about the gaze. Where are you focusing? Keep your eyes locked there. Right foot stays flexed, so your right leg is engaged. Take another deep inhale. And exhale, drop your right foot to meet your left, airplane arms, chair pose. Switching sides right away. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana, left knee lifts up. Left knee about 90-degree angle. Keep your shoulders relaxed, but arms are engaged. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, airplane arms. Land your left foot softly. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Let's flow through that a couple more times. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, airplane arms. Right knee lifts up. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, airplane arms, chair pose. Inhale, left knee lifts up. One-legged Tadasana. Exhale, chair pose. Fly your arms. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward folds. Good. Listen for the added change. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, airplane arms. Right knee lifts up again. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Hold here. Coming into warrior three. Bring your hands to heart center first. Then bend your left knee slightly. Straighten your right leg behind you and draw your chest forward and down. Imagine you're creating a capital T shape with your body. Right thigh parallel to the floor. Flex your right toes down. One more breath. Inhale. Then bend your left knee on your exhale. Plant your right toes behind you for your high lunge. Try to land softly if you can. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, open up to warrior two. So if you watched my tutorial on warrior two, or if you haven't, that is, I would suggest watching that tutorial. Remember, your hips are not completely squared. Peel your left inner thigh up and back and roll your right outer hip in. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Keep your legs the same. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach your left arm up and over. Keep your left arm straight. Reach up as you lean back. Exhale, low lunge. Step your right foot to meet your left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward folds. Good. Switching other side. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, airplane arms. Left knee lifts up. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Left knee in line with your left hip. Exhale, warrior three. Hands to heart. Lead with your left inner thigh, keeping your hips squared. Roll your left inner thigh up a little bit more and feel your left outer glute drop down. Lengthen the back of your neck and pull the top of your head towards the top of your mat. Bend your right knee as softly as you can. Inhale, crescent lunge. Awesome job. Take a couple of breaths to set up your foundation. Feet stays about hip width distance apart. Drive your right hip back, left hip forward, and hug your inner thighs together. Last inhale. And exhale, open up warrior two. Draw a line from your right heel to back arch. Point your right knee out. Shoulders stay stacked over hips and slightly peel your left shoulder back. Keep your legs the same. Inhale, reverse warrior. Relax your shoulders. Maybe go for a half bind. Tuck your tailbone. Exhale, low lunge to forward fold. Step your feet about hip width distance apart. And let's take ragdoll pose. Bend your knees as much as you need. Relax your head and grab opposite elbows. So we're actually gonna put all those together and flow through it just once. So let's hold here to catch your breath. Reset our bodies and our minds so that we can come back to the present. Preparing for our balancing flow, our last flow here. Feel free to check in with yourself. How do you feel? Remember, every day is different. So some days you might feel tighter than the other days. Some days you might feel stronger than other days. Same thing goes with balancing. Some days you're a little off and some days your balancing is perfect. Remember, one doesn't mean that one day is better than the other. We're humans, so we have off days and good days. Enjoying both those days. All right, so you're going to release your hands. Bring your feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. One more time. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward folds. Moving breath to movement. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Right knee lifts up. Exhale, warrior three, hands to heart. Lead with your right inner thigh. Inhale, crescent lunge, land softly. Exhale, open up warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, forward fold to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. One more halfway lift. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Moving on to the second side. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, left knee lifts up. Find your drishti. Exhale, warrior three. Reach your chest forward. Inhale, crescent lunge. How soft can you land? Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. And exhale, forward fold to the top. Step your left foot to meet your right. Good job, you guys. Just walk your feet outer hip width. Point your toes out, heels in. And squat for Malasana. All right, go ahead and close your eyes and take this moment to check in again. How did you do this time in your last flow? Where was your mind at while you're flowing? Can you slow down your breath even more? Good. Gently blink your eyes open. Plant your hands, and let's take a forward fold again. Walk your feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. flat back. And exhale, high plank, plant your palms, walk your feet back. Getting into our spine series. You're going to shift your weight forward, on or off your knees, lower all the way down onto your belly. Untuck your toes, zip tie your legs together, then plant your elbows underneath your shoulders. Create an 11 shape with your forearms for Sphinx pose. Open your chest and drag your elbows back so you're widening through your collarbones. Maybe even lift your belly button up. Engage your core. Good. Feel free to stay here. Otherwise, maybe take your Sphinx pose. Lift your elbows and your forearms. Shoulders still away from your ears. Good. Release your arms. Come back up to tabletop. Let's have a seat. Extend both legs out in front of you. Scoot your sit bones back. Feel free to bend your knees a lot. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. And exhale, hinge from your hips and folds. Make sure your toe stays connected. So roll your inner thighs down. Reach your sternum forward to keep your lower back long. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. Good. Inhale, slowly rise. Let's take Shavasana. Awesome job, you guys. Again, with balancing, it takes a lot of focus and attention. So now, I want you to kind of let go of that and just allow your thoughts to come and go without overthinking, overdoing. Take a deep inhale and an exhale. Thank you so much for joining my balancing class. Keep practicing your balance. As the more you practice, the better you get. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Namaste.